Hello, welcome back to my kitchen and hello for the first time. How you doing? I hope you've had a fantastic week and a fantastic day. I've seen this woman on TikTok and she makes a lot of cookies and her cookies look really good, so I'm probably going to try a few of her recipes. But she made this thing called a Snickerdoodle. The name alone drew me in. Snickerdoodle is such a fun word to say. Never heard of it before in my life. I still don't know what it is. I think it's a cookie. Let's have a look. Snickerdoodle. So a Snickerdoodle is a type of cookie made with flour, fat, salt, sugar, rolled in cinnamon sugar. Eggs may also be involved. Cool. What is it called in England? A sugar cookie? I've never seen anything that looks like this before. Anyway, I don't live in England and it's not a cookie that we're making. We're making this thing that's like a bar. She called it like a Snickerdoodle Cookie Bar. And it looks like crumbly and soft and squishy and like all the perfect mouthfeels. So let's do this together. I've got her recipe in front of me. I've changed it all into grams and stuff so that it's something that I would like to follow. I don't usually measure in cups. I'm really looking forward to trying this. It looks delicious and I hope it works. So come with me while I make Snickerdoodles. I'm going to be honest with you, I am going to need to do this quite quickly so that I can go, because I'm going to go cold water dipping. If I remember to take a tripod with me to the cold water dip, I will try and film some of it for you, and if I do manage to film any of it, it will be inserted now. Hey, how you doing? I did not film myself doing the cold water dip because it was far too cold. My lips are still purple, but on the way home I passed this and I thought I'd show you. This is Katie's Well. Katie's Well is a spring water, excuse me car, is a spring water well you can drink out of, and it's on the way to the place that I was going cold water dipping there. There's a wee sign here and it says St Catherine's Katie's Well 1411 AD, Holy Ground. How cool is that? Anyway, just thought I'd show you. I'm in a Hello Kitty onesie here, so I'm going to go because people in the cars can see me. Right, back to Snickerdoodles. First thing we have to do is preheat our oven. She says 350 degrees, that would be about 180 degrees if you do not have a fan oven. If you do have a fan oven, it's about 160 degrees. Again, completely depends on your oven. If your oven's like a fan but it runs a wee bit hot, adjust to what you believe it needs. You know your oven best. I don't know, and I cannot be to blame for your burnt Snickerdoodle cookie bars. First thing what we're going to do is mix our butter and our sugars together. I'm going to use a stand mixer. She didn't, but I'm going to use a stand mixer anyway because I'm lazy. So, stand mixy bowl, and for a wee change, I think what we'll do is move the camera around so you can just see me doing it rather than see me doing it. Let me know in the comments below, do you prefer to see me like this, making the thing, or do you prefer the camera just looking down at the counter and me just making the thing? Either way I'm making the thing, but let me know what you prefer to see, whether it's like, or, you know what I mean? I'm going to move it round for today. Yeah, I'll move it round for today. So you have to have your butter at room temperature. That was my first boo-boo. I have not done that, so I'm just going to soften my butter in the microwave. You need 3/4 of a cup, or if you're me and you want to use grams, it's 180 grams of butter. Now you need 165 grams of sugar. And I'm not going to tell you what that is in cups anymore. I don't know why I did it with the butter. I did. We're here now. I apologise, but I will put on the video somewhere, usually right after the intro, all the measurements you need. And see, because I'm dead nice, I'll put cups and I'll put grams. So brown sugar, 165 grams. And that's my microwave shouting at me. Your butter is soft beach. Then we need 200 grams of granulated sugar. I'm using caster sugar. So obviously there's like no calories in these. Maybe one or two. Not too many, you'll be okay. Definitely keto friendly, for sure these. Right, we'll fling our butter in there. 2 teaspoons of vanilla, measured accurately. And then 2 eggs, room temperature eggs. Boop. Boop. Wash your hands when you touch eggs. Now we're going to put this in the stand mixer and we're going to mix it until nice and smooth and incorporated. So I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. Nice and light and fluffy and creams together. Right? Scrape down the sides. And put that to the side now and we'll do our dry. So in this bowl, we're going to do something I never do on this channel, which is sift. We're going to sift our business. So you want 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar. You want 1 teaspoon of baking powder. You want half a teaspoon of salt. Whatever, man, that'll do. And you want 240 grams of flour, all-purpose flour. Sift this to the best of your ability into your bowl. Or if you're really smart, you could have sifted it into the bowl you're already using to mix things in. But I am not that smart. So here I am. All sifted in. Then what we're going to do is we're going to combine our sifted goodness with our wet ingredients. We're just going to combine that together. And then that is our Snickerdoodle mixture pretty much done. I think what I'm going to do is put this back on the stand mixer because only a chump uses a stand mixer once. I may as well use it again. It's already dirty. Right, so it is very much like a cookie dough sort of consistency. It's somewhere between a cookie and a really thick batter, like a really thick cake batter. Anyway, we have this, right? Now the lovely lady that's very good at this says to put it in a 9 by 13 pan. I don't know what size this pan is, but it looks good enough to me. So I'm going to plop this in there. I feel like this could really go some like chalky chippies, you know? Like a wee white chocolate chip perhaps. Is that sacrilege to the Americans in the Snickerdoodle community? Let me know. Also, I am thinking about making candy apples, like toffee apples if you're British. I don't know why they're called toffee apples because they're not made with toffee, they're just made with candy, like sugar. But I'm thinking about making them in a video. I don't know if I've already done that. I feel like I might have. But that's what we have for Halloween quite a lot is candy apples and that. So if you fancy something like that, or if there's a Halloween sweet treat that you would like me to make, then let me know in the comments below and I might make it because I don't really know what a Halloween sweet treat is other than pumpkin-y things. I'm considering getting a can of pumpkin and making pumpkin pie correctly because I made pumpkin pie in a video before as well and it didn't go very well because I had to like boil my own pumpkins, and apparently you're supposed to like let the pumpkin mix like, I don't know, sit and like drain overnight or something, I don't know. But anyway, it didn't work out very well, it was very soggy. Now before this goes in the oven we need to put sugary, cinnamony stuff on top, right? So let's do that. We need 50 grams of caster sugar. And we need 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. That looks like one. That looks like another to me. And you mix this and then you sprinkle it on top. Now that seems like a ton of sugar to me, but again, it's not my recipe and the woman seems to know what she's doing. She's got a ton of followers and a really cool voice. Certainly a lot cooler than mine anyway. Right, mixy. That's some good ASMR for you. Anyway, so now that that's combined, she sprinkled it on the top like so. I'm going to try and get some of this to the edges because I feel like the edges will like really crisp up and be delicious with the sugary stuff, you know. Well, that is a lot of sugar, yo, my goodness. Jesus, right, I'm just going to chuck it out of the place now because that's so much sugar. Wow, a ton of sugar. Anyway, right, look at the sugar moving about. Right, I'm going to put this in the oven now. You put it in for 25 to 30 minutes. So I'll see you in 25-30 minutes. Reminds me to never go on a cold water dip mid-filming. I'm so cold. I'm actually so cold. Right. Snickerdoodles have cooled. My lips are purple. Like genuinely, my lips are purple. So they are stone cold now because I've been out for a while. Oh, let's turn this camera around so we can see what these look like. I think that is far too much sugar on top. So like if I tip that over, that's all the spare sugar. So we'll get rid of that now. I didn't get any footage of the cold water dip, which you're probably aware of because I've already got to the editing point of this video, but hey ho. Okay, so we've cut these up. Let's have a wee look, see what they look like inside. So they look kind of blondie-ish, kind of cookie-ish. We'll get one from the middle. So the consistency looks really good, I think. It's a bit of fluff. So let's try these. Hi, how you doing? Okay, let's try this. So, we're going to try this piece. Oh my. Those are delicious. They're like soft and squidgy, like a warm cookie dough, kinda like a blondie. The cinnamon sugar goes really well with it, which I was not expecting whatsoever. The actual like dough itself, like the actual like thing itself without the cinnamon, so good. So good. It's straight up like a blondie and a cookie had a baby. It's delish. I'm about to have a piece of this with a cup of tea because I need to get my heat in me, but this is just so good. They're genuinely like nothing I've ever tried before. A little bit in my brain is going, they taste like a churro, but I think it's only because they're in cinnamon sugar they taste like a churro, but they don't taste anything like a churro. So, don't know why I said that. Anyway, if you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It means a lot to me. If you don't want to, that's totally fine. I love you anyway. I have merch, Patreon, all those kind of fun, tasty things down below in the description. All links to the creator that posted this recipe in the first place will be in the description also, and probably somewhere in this video on the screen as well. Probably at the start when I was talking about her. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!